This big race. We thought we'd show that. Thanks for being
20 years
here.
ago. It's good to be here.
20 years ago. I thought the same thing. Johnny Astin, ladies and gentlemen. Yay. So tell us about what you have coming up. Tell us about Run Third.
I have organic chili powder.
Take that before you run. That'll keep you. That'll keep you.
Ooh, that's not good. You don't want
the...
chili powder before a run. I
You
wouldn't
do
think.
not. No.
No. The
you
run.
might,
Yeah.
You
So
might want that, but we'll tell you about that in a second.
Yeah.
Green
Well,
juice.
green juice. I just had some.
Oh, did you like it?
It's delicious. Yeah.
Good.
It was like tea and lemonade.
Yeah,
and
all mixed together. Oh,
yeah.
But this is
and
actually
cucumber.
kale, lemon, apple, ginger, and then I superfooded it up for you with some maqui powder and camo powder.
Wow.
Maqui, they're like these little...
Where have you been all my life?
I'm here. I'm here for you
swear,
now. I'm here for you now.
People ask me every, because I'm doing the LA Marathon, and
Yeah.
I've been making kind of a big PR deal about it because of a kind of an inspirational campaign I'm doing. And they ask, Runner's World and all these folks want to know what the hardest thing about training for a marathon is, and I say it's eating. I mean, the hardest thing is eating properly, and I don't.
How do you eat?
Like crap.
Really?
I'm allowed to say that.
You're allowed to say that on Ustream. So,
sorry.
what's breakfast? What's lunch? What's dinner?
I mean, I'll sometimes go without breakfast. You know what I live on when I'm like in the heat of, I'm so embarrassed. It's like going to the doctor and telling him you haven't I like a 6-inch sub.
Okay, you could do better because
Yeah.
it's not organic. It's like you're eating pesticides, which are harmful.
Yeah.
So do you make salads? Does your wife make salads? Do you guys make fresh foods?
We can. We never. You know who eats fresh foods are the kids. Where they always get a fruit and veggie tray. They'll get cucumbers and apples and bell peppers and those kind of things cut up. And they every day, twice a day, a little like the zoo. Platter gets set on the way. All kind of.
Because kids know what they want, so they can be your inspiration.
Well, they like it. They are.
And
they are because they'll say, they'll take just as much pleasure in a tomato as they do in something they see on television.
They know what's up.
They do. I'm constantly in awe of, particularly the littlest one. She'll look and say, "Daddy, that's a cucumber." And she understands its properties. She knows how it makes her feel. And if only I could be like a 6-year-old kid, I'd probably.
Let her inspire you. How many kids do you have?
104.
104. That's a lot of kids.
I have three daughters. I have 3 daughters.
Oh, that's so special. So tell us about Run Third.
They're all vegetarians.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, I was for about 6 years.
Okay.
And then one day after the LA Marathon, I don't know, a couple years ago, I sat down and had like a 16-ounce steak, so that was probably not a great idea.
Well, it's not
My
for
wife's
everyone.
like, you can't do that. No.
Yeah, and you don't have to put yourself in a box. You can eat like, very vegetarian and then still have meat, however often you need it.
You know why I became a vegetarian?
Why?
I have no idea. People would say, "Why are you a vegetarian?" I'd say,
and
"No
you're like,
particular
I don't have
reason.
a reason."
No particular reason. Like,
and it's not important. It's like it's important to maybe not eat meat 3 times a day, or maybe not even every day. But it's like you can eat it when you feel it.
What is it about a sub? It's got mustard and mayo, Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomato, bell pepper, olives. All of that stacked into a little 6-inch thing. And the bread, I don't know about the bread, but
gluten,
yeah.
right? Gluten.
So, but that, that's enough to,
So a sandwich isn't bad. If you've got a sprouted grain bread, it's not bad. If you are using organic meat and cheese, because the problem with meat and cheese is if it has steroids, hormones, antibiotics, that just, first of all, it can make you gain weight. If you're eating hormones from a cow, that the reason they give the cow hormones is so it pumps it up real fast so they can make more money pound for pound for that cow, so they're fattening it up.
What's the deal with salami?
Well, there's a lot of fat in salami. It's a lot of fat.
A little fat is good, no, or not salami fat?
It's okay. Have it a little. When you eat your salami, buy organic salami, and then just eat like fresh red peppers with it. So you're getting, or some fresh cucumber, or something fresh with it. So you're getting the enzymes from what's fresh that will help you digest the meat. Because the deal with the meat is it can take like 3 days to leave your system. So your system is spending so much time digesting, assimilating, trying to get rid of the meat instead of regenerating your skin tissue, instead of working on the other ways to maintain health. It's like working on digestion. So, but you don't have to like not ever eat salami. Just make sure you eat it with a healthy salad to help, to help it break it down.
Dinner like
rice. What about brown rice? Black rice.
I like it. We never eat
quinoa. It's so simple. If you get a pot, so for the whole family, say you make 2.5 cups of quinoa or wild rice. You add 5 cups water, but 2.5 cups
They're not
of
gonna want to eat it.
Really rice and vegetables.
Vegetables will eat.
So, but the girls will like it,
or
no?
The girls will eat, yeah.
Because it's
My wife
awesome
and I
that they're
living in a Turkish prison.
You're run by the little girls that are telling you, well, good, be inspired.
Enough about this guy's diet.
Well, we want to
diet is everything.
Diet
is
everything.
Yeah.
We want to help them get the diet.
Well, here's the thing. I'm 72. Well, no, it's Friday now at 1. So, and I'm running Sunday morning at 12:30. Last night I did a little pasta. What I learned about carb loading, because that's a big thing with runners. Carb load. But like the night before, they say like for a few nights leading up to it, a little bit, like just a little bit more pasta than protein.
So you carb load, but then you don't want to be like
exactly.
dead as a
rock. So not after like 6 or 7. Like that's the other big thing is when, right?
Right, but it's okay to have pasta the night before, carbo load up. Yeah. So tell us, why are you inspired to run, and what's your mission behind it?
Well, I've always been a runner. I mean,
awesome.
Yeah. I mean, with movies like Lord of the Rings, I was not, I was supposed to be fat, so I couldn't run. So for 2 years, the like runner part of myself was not allowed to.
That's always
be
hard
free.
when you get like such a great job. But
it was the best. It was the best. It was the greatest thing ever. I'd do it again.
Amazing
That's
job.
Right. But
amazing.
From the time I was 14, I've been running long distance races. I ran cross country in school. But the thing that's about this year that's kind of I don't know, interesting, cool, different, whatever, is the LA Marathon has a program called Run for Something.
Okay.
Right, which is great if you know what you're going to run for.
What are you running for?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. I'm running for you. And
amen.
for Brad and for everybody. And this is, first I run for myself. It's a very personal thing. If I'm in mile 17 and I'm gutting it out, I don't want to feel the pressure of other people to live up to what they want, or because what if you fail, then you've disappointed. So to me, it's a very personal thing. But then, I'm older now. I'm 41, so I can think about others a little more. So second,
you look 22.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
So first I run for myself, second I run for my family, and third I run for you. So I have this hashtag campaign, this Twitter campaign, hashtag run3rd, RUN3RD, for you. So people have, and they just did at noon, like there, that's
run
it.
Third,
Run
there's
third.
on the screen,
Right.
hashtag.
Yeah, I love that. Little thing
It
there.
looks really good.
It does, but this is the thing. I don't know. Can you show the Twitter feed? Because people will read. They'll say, run third for my dad. He has Alzheimer's. Run third for my son. He's autistic. Run third for my cousin who has cancer. Run third for fresh water, for world peace, for clean air. Run third for, and so it just goes. And in the last 20 minutes, they did this whole thing where like 1,000 new dedications came up, and then on my shirt, on the back of my shirt, it says hashtag run third. So I'm running for all
for
of them.
all of that. I love that. It makes me tear. That's so special.
It does.
That's
If you
really
read, and when you read through them, I got to a guy who's a lieutenant commander of the Navy was following the tweets and tweeted publicly. Lieutenant Commander Smith, I think is his name, and in the Navy Public Affairs Office, he wrote, I'm so inspired. You're really doing such wonderful things for people. How'd you like to come ride with the Blue Angels? Wow. I was like, I'd love to ride with the Blue Angels. That'd be great. So I went and flew in an F-18 Hornet, and the whole idea was it was on the strength of this idea that we think and care about other people. And I wrote like a mission statement that people read, that the TV station that's covering the marathon did a whole piece on it. And it's amazing actually, because it's the first time in my life that I can think of where a PR campaign that I didn't just participate in it, I generated it out of nothing. And usually my whole life I've done 150 PR campaigns, and you're always on somebody else's clock, and you're trying to navigate, what you think is appropriate, what they want and need. And this is just me sort of going, creating a positive. I said it on one show. I said it's kryptonite to cynics. Because they're trying to figure out what's the angle.
Right. There's no angle. You're really just running for all of these. I love that.
And you're enabling other people. You're giving other people a moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're giving them the opportunity to take a moment. And so a lot of times it's not about me. It's about them. I mean, it really is. It's not just about them because of their dedications. It's about them because they're the ones who sort of when they're on their computer, their phone, or whatever, they go, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. You know what? Who would you make a run third dedication to?
I would make a run third dedication to my grandmother, who's been in a wheelchair for a really long time, and her life is hard. Grandma Adams.
Grandma Adams.
Yes, Mary Ann Adams.
There you go.
Yeah.
So run third
for Mary Ann Adams.
I think there's. See, yeah, and I'll run for her.
Thank you. Yeah. And how good does that make me feel? Sean Austin's running for my grandma, and it makes you feel good. I'm sure that inspires you in those moments.
And it does.
In the 18th mile and the 19th mile, that you're running for thousands.
Yeah.
That's really great. Well, we want to make sure that you have a really good breakfast.
Not a good.
So this is our breakfast of champions drink, the kale, apple, ginger, lemon, and we superfooded it up for you.
Ginger
like
is
I said,
great. Ginger is like
super
the best.
good.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That's a special
and
treat,
Sean. I want.
Wait, you're giving this to me?
Yeah, this is yours. This is what you're having for breakfast.
So you can.
So you can have it for breakfast, and then we're gonna give you.
Wait, don't drink it now. I want to drink it in the car on the way over to the.
Well, you can have. You know what? Don't we have more around here? Take a big glass of it. Well, you can drink it now too, or you can make some more.
So wait, what's
I'm sure you guys have a blender.
Kale.
Kale, lemon, apple, ginger, water.
Wow, that's what I'd
the
order.
breakfast
That's
of
what I would order.
champions.
Yeah, I love it.
Blend it up,
Yeah.
easy breezy.
Yeah.
And then you're not a vegan, are you? I see
No.
you're not a vegan. We've had this
Yeah,
conversation.
but I
this
wasn't a
is-
vegan.
This is actually the first grass-fed whey protein. Whey is from the sacred cow. And even though I'm mostly vegan, I would eat this because it's amazing. The whey protein is what they extract. Like when you milk a grass-fed organic cow, and the milk is the fat in the whey, so they take the fat out, so this is direct protein. This is straight up protein. So we're gonna give you this, and chia seeds. Are you familiar with chia seeds?
I don't know.
Chia seeds are the runner's dream. Chia seeds will absorb 9 to 30 their weight in water, so they're really hydrating. So you would put like 2 teaspoons in a big glass of water like this, and it'll make it'll get sort of like liquidy gelatinous. You don't want it to be too gelatinous, but then you drink it. You can also put in apple juice to make it feel better before the run, and it'll help keep you hydrated. But you definitely have to soak them in plenty of water.
Wow.
So it keeps you hydrated. And these are interesting. You're gonna have fun
And
with
this
these.
I take protein usually right after I finish running. I go for a 3-hour run. I come in, scoop of protein.
Exactly.
That's
Scoop of
what
protein
this is.
with water, and this actually tastes really good.
It does?
Yeah, this actually tastes really, really
I like
good.
protein.
So
I'm kinda
yeah,
crazy
take
like
it, shake it, put it in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Were there any dedications in there that people asked in the chat?
Well,
Oh, in the
we've got
chat?
our Malibu Muffy who would like you to add child help to your shirt when you run.
Child help, yeah.
and,
Oh my gosh! Here's what I'm doing.
Yes.
Okay, so she has to put that on Twitter right now because a couple of
Okay.
fans.
Yes.
Leah is one of them. I don't know if it's going to happen at this late because it's like in 24 hours. But what she's done is taken as many of the dedications as she could, and there's too many now. It's like but she's put them on a little swatch and a thing. So I'm actually going to put a swatch with all the dedications
Oh,
in my
perfect.
pocket and run with
That's
it.
so great.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
That's really
Perfect.
great.
Yeah, so I could do that. But I made a decision not to put, you could be, like a
Right.
couple people offered to sponsor it.
Right.
Like, we'll give you money for your charity, but it's all, there's no, how do you choose? It's impossible.
No,
it's
how
not
do
a,
you
it's not a
choose?
money thing. It's
Yeah,
a,
no.
yeah, so, and I also didn't want to be like a NASCAR,
Right.
driver, there's something clean about it. But make sure she tweets that.
I
or
will,
help
I
her,
will.
yeah.
Really great.
Anybody else?
Yeah, what else?
Let's see, it's flying in here. You went to Crossroads.
I did go to Crossroads.
Says that dates.
Wait, if there are any Crossroads...
Eat healthy.
Wait, if there are Crossroads alumni, wait, this
Oh.
could be very helpful. This is actually the utility of social networking.
Yeah.
There's a couple of the running magazines and running shows were desperate to find pictures of me running earlier.
Oh,
and
yeah,
there's
tell us.
one in the 1989 yearbook at Crossroads, but I don't know where it is. So if somebody has
you
it,
can find it.
post it, tweet it to
Okay.
me.
I love it.
Okay.
And real quick before you go, what's next for you in Hollywood? Where can we see you next? What we're going to be looking at
Well,
for you?
I forgot to say this the other day on a TV show, but on Tuesday night, I'm guest starring on CSI.
Yay.
No, that's a lie. NCIS. No, you know why I said
It
CSI?
must be nice to have
No,
so
no.
much work that we just
No,
forget.
this is why I
what
said
it
that.
is.
This is why I said that because I saw they have a baseball team
Yeah.
for CSI,
Do
and
they?
I want the NCIS team
To have a
to
baseball
play them, and I want to play for my team NCIS. So
I love it.
Yeah, so that was what was in my head. But yeah, NCIS and with Mark Harmon and Mike Weatherly and Pauly and Jamie Lee Curtis is guest starring in it.
Very
So
cool.
and that show is really successful. I mean, I think it's the highest rated
Yeah, it is.
drama on television, and I got to be a part of it. I got to carry a gun and kick in a door.
That's
and-
always fun.
Yeah, it's
That's
fun.
always fun.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. We're
Thank
gonna,
you.
all of us are gonna be holding
Run
light for
third.
you. Run third, guys. Check out Sean Astin. This is my jicama. I
Jicama.
forgot to bring my compost pots.
I
There's
just love
my
that I get to
compost.
see behind. Usually I'm over there watching this way, and you go, there's like all this stuff back here.
We got stuff. We got
Do you need
picture
a
of
picture of
water.
anything? I
we
should be
got
whisking.
Colander.
Should I be whisking something?
Yeah,
All right.
we could have had you with something.
All right, all right.
for
Instead,
sure.
you just gave me great stuff for running. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that you came. Thank you
you.
so much. You guys, take a look at this video. We went to Expo West. We checked out some of my favorite things. So take a look at this video of Urban Moonshine, and we'll be back in a moment.
moonshine.
Urban Moonshine. We got to give you some of the spray. Here, let me spray that in your mouth. Where'd it go? It went somewhere. Here we are at the Natural Products Expo West in Anaheim, California. They're expecting